It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From State Farm Arena, tonight it's the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The opening tip corralled by the Hawks. They've got it first as we're underway in Atlanta. To Williams. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
To Kevin Huerter. Williams. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Williams across the timeline. Down 4. To Kevin Huerter. Joel Embiid with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Runner here won't go. Williams into the front court. Trailing by 4. Throws it up. Almost unlucky bounce. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. John Collins rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Capella. Nice pass to set things up. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench. Gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank the fans who volunteered at our recent food drive. We couldn't have done it without your support. If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Simmons. Trae Young to Williams. Lou Williams missed his first. That one goes.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Clint Capella trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 48% free throw shooter. Missed it at the line. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Hawks have it. Hawks coming off a 24-win season, Jay, but not 1, not 2, but 3 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, they got a big-time shooter in Kevin Huerter from Maryland. They got Omari Spellman, who won a national championship. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Trae Young to Capella. Throws it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Simmons to Seth Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Kevin Huerter. The pass set it all up.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Seth Curry. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Trae Young. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. To Trae Young. Five to shoot for Atlanta. Sixers with the rebound. To Seth Curry. Trying to cash in. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Williams. They work it to Capella. Down low. No good. Defense catching a break there. To Simmons. Good look that time, but off the mark. Great dish to set it up. To Williams. Down low, Capella. Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Trae Young to Williams. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. From long range, Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Here's Atlanta with the basketball. Trae Young. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers. And now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
To Trae Young. That's no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Sixers have the basketball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Trae Young. Has a look. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Trae Young. Doesn't have the touch. No good. The follow won't go either. Embiid to Simmons. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And hits the first free throw.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
2 for 2 on that trip.
Good shot.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Williams. To Simmons. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Short jumper misses. To Drummond. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Williams across the timeline. They trail by 2. Labissiere with a shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Danny Green for 3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Williams into the front court. Down 5. Shot from in close, no good. To Danny Green. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Simmons. Deep right corner. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Danilo Gallinari at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Here's Simmons with it up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Shot from the lane won't go. Danilo Gallinari pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
First quarter's complete. The 76ers have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Yeah, both teams have came out. They played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins was actually selected by the Utah Jazz. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Big finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Ah, the monster stuff. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And a throwdown.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Joel Embiid sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here's Atlanta. Williams to Capella. Williams. Wide open look, won't go. To Simmons. Embiid. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Simmons. Trying to cash in, and he knocks it down, Jay.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Capella down low. Can't connect. Harris. Now a steal by Atlanta.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Sixers able to clear the rebound. No good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Short jumper off the mark. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as he'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Danny Green sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Williams. To Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from long range. Huerter can't connect that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Williams to Kevin Huerter. To Williams. Fine to shoot. Beyond the arc for three. Shot off the mark. Good defense. The follow won't go either. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Seth Curry. Won't go down. Williams across the timeline. Down 12. To Kevin Huerter. A lot of contact. No whistle. Seth Curry. To Danny Green. Here's a chance from long range. Danny Green is going to get a chance at three here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. No good. Made the first two, missed the last. To Trae Young. Williams. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Seth Curry over to the right side. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Danny Green. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Danny Green from long range. Danny Green is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it.
For Atlanta, number 8, Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. To Williams. Trae Young. Down low to Williams. Danny Green snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Shot won't go. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
To Seth Curry. To Danny Green for 3. Not easy.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Trae Young. To Williams. Danny Green swats it.
Ed, that's like work for a guy with his ability.
Fires the 3. Hawks have the board. Gets it in the left corner. Down low, Plumlee. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Danny Green to Seth Curry. Fires the 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Williams into the front court. His team down 9. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Ah, rocking the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Sixers control it. Seth Curry to Drummond. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Williams. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. It remains Atlanta basketball. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Williams. The screen sets him up for 2.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To to win the MVP, but perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the first.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It's a second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws.
You're on the island now.
Trae Young to Capella. Andre Drummond able to recover with the block. Philadelphia with the basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Time to shuffle things up.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 15.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Williams across the timeline. Margins 8. Shot from the lane won't go. Rebound comes to Atlanta. Williams to Trae Young. Goes to the right side. Williams to Trae Young. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The 76ers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Hawks are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Blocks.
Let's get to the point. We all know that first half of basketball was all about the block shots. Plays like that are all about timing and effort, as you can see in these highlights. There's some great athleticism being shown off as well.
Player of the half.
Simmons did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Sixers have the basketball. Surveys the floor. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Old school equals high percentage.
Took it down the lane, but it's got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Joel Embiid with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Kevin Huerter. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Trae Young to Williams. Gets it down to... Stuffs it down with authority. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Simmons. Can't connect from in close. To Williams. The drive, right to the basket. A shot no good there by Williams. To Tobias Harris. Clint Capella tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lets it fly from long range. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Williams to Trae Young. They work it to Capella, down low. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Simmons. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Hawks with the basketball to Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. Takes stock of the floor to Kevin Huerter. Joel Embiid. Huge block. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. To Kevin Huerter. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Tobias Harris. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Simmons. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
It's Atlanta ball. Trae Young. Here's a chance from long range. Cleaning the off and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
To Trae Young. To Williams. Down low, Capella. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Oh, blocked away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
4-3. Can't connect. It's no good. The follow won't go either. Add 2 points to the board.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good. To Trae Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
From the painted area, won't go down. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. From long range, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
It's me, I got it.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hawks have it.
I got ball. That's me.
To Kevin Huerter. Missed a wide open look.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
To Capella. Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. Ben Simmons with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Has a look. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Kevin Huerter. Trae Young. Capella down low. Oh, emphatic slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. For three. Not that time. He missed it. To Seth Curry. Fires the three. Who needs Steph? Who needs Dell when you have Seth?
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
To Seth Curry. Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. It's the Hawks with the basketball. Cleans it up to Capella. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Seth Curry. Going a launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Simmons with it. It's an 11-point game. To Danny Green.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Joel Embiid. Rebounded by Capella. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Trae Young around the perimeter. To Trae Young. Count it.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Had a chance, but it's no good. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 4 out of 10.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Here's Atlanta. Trae Young gets it down to Capella. Whoa! What a finish!
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Able to convert inside. Fires the three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Danny Green. Simmons. That out of his range and no good. And he he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Bogdan Bogdanovic. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Straight on three. At the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The 76ers have the lead. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ball.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Now a steal by Atlanta.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Williams. Harris. Off the mark. Well contested. Hawks with the basketball. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Williams into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Trae Young. Wide open look, won't go. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Trae Young. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Shot from the lane won't go. It's Atlanta ball. To Trae Young. They work it to Capella. Down low. Gets it in the left corner. To Trae Young. Beyond the arc for 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Flushes it home.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Danny Green. short jumper off the mark. Clint Capella rejects it. That's his third block this evening. Andre Drummond pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Danilo Gallinari. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
And number 18, Miles Bronner.
Sixers control it. And the finish at the rim.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Now that's a contest. To Tobias Harris. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Trae Young. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. 4-3. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Simmons. That pass stolen by the Hawks. Trae Young. Five to shoot for Atlanta to Kevin Huerter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Huerter can't connect that time. In the front court comes Simmons. Leads 3. A drive, but he can't get it to go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Swings it. Andre Drummond sends it away. Philadelphia with the basketball from long range. Not that time. He misses. Down low, Plumlee. Can't miss those. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons into the front court. Leads 1 to Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Now 4 for 9. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the 4th. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Gets a shot up off the mark to Simmons. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Trae Young to Williams. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
For 3, Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving 3-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Williams to Trae Young. Down to 5 on the 24. Can't connect from in close. To Tobias Harris. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Andre Drummond sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Danny Green. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Down low to Williams. Off the assist.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get down to go. Defense all over him. Short jumper won't go down. Simmons with it. Up by 6. To Danny Green. Simmons to Danny Green. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Williams to Trae Young. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Danny Green to Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Capella. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Atlanta, number 8,
Sixers have the basketball. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
76ers, number 10, Danny Green,
To Simmons.
and number 31, Curry.
Now a steal by Atlanta. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Knocked loose. Hawks come up with it. Slam dunk.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Hawks have it. Trae Young. Trae Young flushes it down. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Tumbles down. And this does not look good. Brett Brown's going to make some changes. Hope everything comes clean after the examination.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
The NBA Season 9 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Action Infinity 22. Game 2-3 San Antonio Spurs 1-1-4 Portland Trail Blazers 8-3 Final. Game 2-3 Detroit Pistons 1-0-3 Phoenix Suns 1-1-4 Final. Game 2-3 Oklahoma City Thunder 7-9 Memphis Grizzlies 1-5-2 Final. Game 2-3 Sacramento Kings 1-4 Los Angeles Clippers 1-5 Final. Game 2-3 Milwaukee Bucks 9-3 Toronto Raptors 9-7 Final.